Hey everybody, welcome back to One Mic, and this is going to be the 9th edition of Future State. This time though, I'm going to do something a smidge different. I'm going to talk less about what's going to happen going forward, and well, I'm not going to say less. I'm going to talk equally as much about some things that have happened in the past and what I think about the channel going forward. I don't have any notes for this. I'm just speaking off the top of the head, so forgive me if I say anything crazy, but the primary reason, there's a couple of reasons why I have not been able to record with the frequency that I would like. I also haven't even been able to watch things with the frequency that I would like. So one of those reasons is my day job has just gotten more, it requires more of me now. I'm doing a great job. I'm incredible, but it requires a lot more of me. So I don't have as much downtime during my day job to say work on notes or things like that. And then at home, I don't have as much time to do those things either because, one of the reasons I got a new puppy. Who cares? I'm not a dog person. I was probably the person in the house that wanted a new dog the least, but my kids are too young to fully take care of it, and my wife's not feeling well. So I've been spending a ton of time working on training the dog, dealing with the dog, watching the dog all the time so it doesn't pee and poop in the house. I take it to a training class, and then I have to deal with coming home and watching my whole family just throw all of the work that I've put into training this dog out of the window. And that's been super frustrating, but it eats up a lot of time. I still have a 3-year-old who's also here with me on the days that I work from home that continues to make things difficult. I don't want to make her sound like a burden. She's not, but it's just something I got to do that takes away from time that I could be spending watching videos or whatever. I'm watching videos, watching shows, recording videos. And then also I've just been a lot more tired lately. I think it's because of all of these things, my work being more demanding, my home life being more demanding, because like I said, my wife hasn't been feeling well. So, I've been doing a whole lot of, more around the house stuff that I normally do as well. And that's part of my role as a husband and father. I'm not complaining about it, but having to pick up more slack in every aspect of my life I think it's just made me a little bit more tired too. So I can't stay up mad late like I used to. I'll get tired at 11 o'clock and I'm just like, man, I can't even fucking fade it no more. I'm just going to go to sleep. So, those things collectively are why I've had less time to both watch and record videos. I do expect my work life to normalize a bit. I'm not going to go into too much about why it now requires more of me, but a whole lot of different things happened at the same time that really bogged me down for a few weeks. Things are starting to I don't want to say slow down, but even out a little bit. I'm probably going to take some time off too. I have a ton of time off. I need to use it, and I could use that time to get caught up on stuff, record videos, things like that. So that's probably going to happen. Today's December 1st that I'm recording this. I'm probably going to be taking a lot of time off in December. But there's a lot of other things that go into that too that I got to prepare for before I can even do that and feel good about it. So, but yeah, that's still the plan, is that I'm going to spend a lot of time in December getting caught up on stuff as far as watching things and getting caught up on recording videos, especially since there's not that much coming out in December. I think Fallout Season 2, I think, premieres sometime in December, around the middle of the month. I'll probably be covering that, but with just one show coming out, that's going to allow me some of the time to get caught up on some other stuff. Now, talking about going forward. So, the biggest issue with the biggest issue with the channel, there's one issue, is that it ain't going anywhere. I've had the channel for, I don't know, 5 years maybe. I could quickly look, but 5 years we're gonna say, and it's gotten nowhere. There was a very, I think, steady and encouraging progression that first year that made me think that if I continue at this rate, I'll be able to quit my job and do this full time pretty soon, in a couple of years. And I'd say probably around year 2, it just completely stalled out. I stopped seeing an upward progression, something to be encouraged by, and it just completely plateaued. And I've been on plateau since. And I put a ton of work into this channel. I did put a ton of work into it when I started it, but now the quality of the videos are better from a technical perspective. They're not perfect. I still use my iPhone, but I'm not going to invest, even more money into this when I'm not getting anywhere with what I've already done. And what I've already done is everything that I have been told to do. So, sorry, hit the mic. When I say what I've been told to do, I mean by things that I've read, posts in Reddit, anytime someone says, hey, this is what I think you should do to get more views on your page, I've done it and it hasn't worked. I think the quality of my videos are good from both a technical perspective and from content perspective. Like, I think they're worth watching. I think they're enjoyable to watch. I think I give good insight a lot of the time, and I think the video quality is good. The sound quality is good. I don't think there's anything that happens in the videos that would make people go, I don't want to watch this. But even if there is, they got to already be watching it to get to that point and then not return. People aren't even watching the videos in the first place. So that's the problem, is that people aren't even watching the videos. Then you add in, I've done so much work with AI as far as tips on what to do to improve views, episode titles, episode descriptions, editing my scripts, thumbnail ideas, episode title ideas. I now make the thumbnails myself, but I was using AI to make the thumbnails for a minute too. But I feel like they look a little bit more professional now. So I like them. I like doing them myself. And I could, like, the ones that you look for, like task and pluribus that I've been doing lately, I could do those in real quick. So I'd rather do that than have to explain something to AI a perfect way and then still not be that satisfied with what I get. But I've been using AI in concert with all the tips, like all the tips you get, keywords, tags, good thumbnails, good titles, all these things that are meant to drive click-through. And I've done all of those things and nothing has, it hasn't improved, not even a little bit. The only thing that I would say is improved is that my median view count is probably higher now than it was in year 1 and 2, well, in any previous year. Like, I'd say now consistently I get a higher number than I got consistently before, but that number is still incredibly low, and it doesn't even, the max is low as well. So like I don't even hit high numbers anymore. Like, sometimes I'll hit, like Dave Season 2 did really well for me. Succession did really well for me. Like, there were times where I was getting thousands of views on every video. Not thousands, maybe a couple thousand, 2 or 3, but something like that. I don't see over 1,000 plays anymore at all, even though my click-through rate is higher. So it's like, it feels like I put in so much work. I have over 1,000 videos on YouTube. And I'm not even getting an amount of growth that's encouraging. Like, if I keep trying, I'll get there. Like, nothing. It is straight plateaued. So, I'm not saying I'm going to stop doing the channel just yet. At minimum, I'm going to stick with it until I get my best of 2025 video done and out. There'll be a lot of look backs on 2025 that I'm probably going to be doing with daily DVR and other things. Like, I'm going to get all of the 2025 stuff done before I even think about stopping the channel. But stopping the channel is on the table. I'm sorry. It's so much of my life right now, and I've invested so much of my personal investment in the success of this channel. And I mean emotional investment, like, not financial investment. But like, I've put so much of me into this. I've never failed at anything, and I'm failing miserably at this. Like this is an unquestionable failure. Like, it's been 5 years, whatever. I've got over 1,000 videos, and I'm doing like 1% better today than I was doing year 1. Like, it's an indisputable failure, and I've never failed at anything. And this is it's reached a point where I don't even know what else to do anymore. I've done everything. Everything that's been asked of me, I've done it. And you can't look at my videos and be like, oh, this video, because again, if I'm getting the views and people aren't fucking with it, that's different. But I'm not even getting the views. Nobody's even clicking on it. No matter what thumbnail I put, no matter what title I put, no matter how many tags I put, no matter what I do, no matter what the show is, it doesn't matter. Nothing I do has gotten me any amount of improvement. And you just can't keep going for year after year after year, seeing absolutely no progression whatsoever. So stopping the channel is very much far more on the table now than it has ever been. Like, I'd say there is a stronger chance than not that I will end up stopping the channel at some point, probably February-ish. Unless I see any, like, I don't even have to see a lot. But if I see something encouraging, then I'll keep going. But, like, I've been going without encouragement for, like, 4 straight years. Like, I feel like a fool at this point. So, I'd say February possibly, unless things change dramatically between now and then. I'm also thinking about maybe, like, ripping all the audio off and putting them back on a regular podcast feed. Maybe it'd be better for people to listen to a podcast and watch YouTube. I felt like when I started this channel that YouTube was the direction that everything was going, and it is. I was right about that, but wrong about maybe my content belonging on YouTube. Maybe it's better for podcasts. I don't know. I'm going to mull that over the course of the next couple of months, but I wanted to give an update on why I've been delaying with videos. I've had this erratic schedule. I've only been covering Pluribus for like the past month. But it's just because I'm not fully caught up on stuff, but I've been watching a whole bunch of things. So I'm going to record a couple Mike's Musings in December, covering a whole bunch of shows that I've been watching once I finish them, because there's a lot. I've still mostly stayed up to date with everything, but got to do some catching up. But December, I'm going to get caught up on some shows. I'm going to get some of these videos out. And then we're going to push for Fallout, I think, again, mid-December. And then from there, we'll see what happens. Get some end-of-the-year stuff done in January, and we'll see what happens. So if you guys got any tips, let me know. But I'll tell you, I don't even know if there's anything you could tell me that I haven't already tried. People have suggested doing collaborations, but I don't even know where I would start with that. Like, the only person I know who does what I do is Pete Peppers, and Pete Peppers, like, I don't even know this person. Like, I don't know, and it feels weird. Like, hey, you want to collaborate on? I don't know. It just feels weird. And he don't show his face or nothing. It's just talking over videos. Like, I don't know, man. And like I said, I don't even know this guy. Like, why would he do a video with me when I got fucking 400 views and he's over here doing 5 figures in views? What does he care about me? But that's the only thing that's been suggested to me that I haven't done, and I can't imagine I've done 19 out of 20 things, and then it's the 20th thing that's going to be the thing that makes the difference. But I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I wanted to fill you guys in, update you guys on what's going on. So I will see you guys for the next Pluribus episode 6 at the end of the week, and that's all I got. Let me know what you think in the comments, any suggestions, any ideas, but that's where I stand, and until next time, peace.